Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon, and I just unlocked Voyager for my check-in reward, so if you guys want to see the animation, here it is. This is what it looks like. This is a pretty interesting animation. I didn't really know what to expect. I wonder if this is unique for Voyager, or if this is the animation for every character. This is what happens when you collect all their shards, and that's how you unlock them. So that was cool getting to see Voyager get unlocked, but today there's a different topic I'd like to talk about. So if we look at the characters, I might make a video on how to rank up all these characters, but there's a big problem with Rarity. Rarity is a big thing for your character that's super hard to get. You need to get their character shards to upgrade their rarity. Rarity gives your characters a massive power spike. They unlock new skills, new passives. They give you much more power. I mean, look, this almost doubles Iron Man's power. And when you upgrade a character's rank, it does minimal to upgrade the character's power. And the problem with this is character shards, they're unique for every single character. And TinyCo had problems keeping up with every event and releasing a token for every event to rank up all those characters. And I have a hard time believing that they're going to be capable of adding spots to farm every single character shard if they weren't even capable of giving us tokens for every event. Right now, for all the playable characters, you can find all their tokens throughout the story campaign. But the problem we run into is, like, say I want to use Wiccan because he's my favorite character. Well, his shards are hidden away in, like, Heroic Chapter 10 or 11, and that's way too far in the campaign for me to farm Wiccan, so I can't use Wiccan. And the problem with this is the rarity is what makes every character unique. That's what adds the active skills, and that's what adds the passive skills, and that's what allows these characters to play different from each other. Without the rarity, every character is exactly the same. And rarity is so hard to get that it doesn't make any sense. That the big thing that makes these characters unique are the thing they hide behind the biggest grind wall. A nice thing about Futurama is they unlock at different levels, I think, for the character. So every character is able to unlock their passives. I think they might even start out with a passive, and it allows the characters to play differently from each other, and for you to build up tactics around, like, oh, this character applies poison, and then these characters do bonus damage against poison. Right now, all my characters play the same except for Iron Man, because they give you a bunch of his shards to start out with. Let's do an example of me farming out Wasp stage. So let me claim 8 energy so we can do a heroic stage, and we'll see how many Wasp shards we get. So this is gonna be 5 energy to run this stage. We gotta tap on Nick Fury so we can collect his task, and then we gotta tap on Mantis to collect her task, and then we're gonna go to OK. I don't like this, so you have to hit OK, and then the little drone brings in the chest. That'd be really nice if you could just hit OK and then it gives you your rewards. That'd make life a lot easier. But anyways, let's hop over to the Heroic campaign, and let's try to farm out Wasp shards, because, you know, we really want to get Wasp up to the next rarity rank, so that way we can start using her skills, and it'll make campaign a lot more easy. So let's hop over to, I think she's in Heroic 1. Yep, Heroic 1-10. So we're going to put in the usual team. The problem right now is there's no reason to use supports also, because they don't unlock any skills until you upgrade their rarity that gives them their support skills. So right now, Loki's just a worse version of the damage characters, because he deals less damage with the thought that eventually he'll get a passive or an active skill that, like, heals his teammates or confuses the enemies. But without his rarity, he doesn't do that, so he's just a worse version of everybody else. So once I show you what it's like to farm the rarity shards, I'm going to throw out a couple of solutions in terms of how they can fix this rarity problem. But let's just run through this campaign. It'd be nice if we could auto-clear it too. Some people mentioned wouldn't it be nice if it just auto went through the missions and said, you know, here's your rewards, just like Future Fight does it. I think that'd be really nice, especially if we're going to have to grind out everything. Not to mention the fact that when I'm farming out these rarity shards, I'm not getting gold, which is something I need to increase the rank of the characters. So so we got 1 Wasp shard from there. So you see I only get 1 gold from these missions. So right now I'm hurting my character development in other ways. If I wanted to rank up everybody, I need a lot of gold, and to farm out these rarity shards, I can't get gold. So that's the first thing I'd like to see them change. I'd like to see you get gold whenever you run heroic missions. It doesn't have to be a ton of gold, but I don't like it how I'm either doing rarity or I'm ranking up my characters. I have to choose which way I'm going to hurt myself. And rarity isn't that interesting to rank up. It doesn't change their character's look, it just adds a new skill, and it takes so much grinding to get to, it's not even worth it. So here we see we run the mission. We didn't get a Wasp shard there. So that was actually pretty good drop rates. Last night I ran it, and I got 4 no's, and then I got 1 shard on one of the missions. But if you look at Wasp, let's see where my Wasp is. They give us like 10 shards from running the heroic missions for the first time. I still need 3 more shards for her just to unlock her first skill. And let's see Let's look at Iron Man. What if I wanted to rank up his rarity? Imagine those drop rates to get 100 of these character shards. Like, this isn't fun. So I'm going to talk about a couple of solutions of how they could change rarity, so that way characters can be different a little more easily, and the shards aren't that much of a pain to farm out, and TinyCo doesn't have to find a way to fit in 100+ characters hero shards into this game. My first solution is just remove rarity. Why do we have to have rarity? Because TinyCo wants money. Put the skill changes on the rank ups. The rank ups are the big thing that changes the character. They actually change how they look. They develop as a character. And all this does is provides minor stat boosts whenever you rank up the characters. I think it'd make way more sense if you got the skills whenever you ranked up the character. It's preposterous to me that they added rarity just so they could hide skills behind it, instead of giving it to the thing we've been doing this whole time. And it would reward us older players for ranking up the characters, because right now the only thing we have for the year plus, some people like 2 years, for farming up characters and ranking up characters are minor stat boosts. The rarity is the big thing now, and none of us have rarity. But say they're stuck on rarity and they don't want to change it. Well, one, I'd make rarity shards a guaranteed drop rate. If you're not going to give us gold when we're doing this, I want to get guaranteed shards. And even then, with the guaranteed shards, I want to get gold with these. It hurts to run these missions because I'm getting like one generic upgrade thing that I can use to upgrade their skills every time I run it, and those are next to useless. Like, you need the colored ones in order to actually rank up their skills, so it's pretty much useless getting those generic ones. My third suggestion is I still want guaranteed drop rates, but what if they did it so they just had generic tech rarity shards? So then Iron Man has the same rarity shards as, let's find someone else who's a tech character. Who's probably tech? No, Falcon's probably tech. So he'd have the same rarity shards as Falcon. I think that'd be an easier way to manage things. That way they don't have to find a place, because they said they're going to add every character to be playable, and I understand that's going to take a while because they have to add new passive skills and active skills, but look at all of these characters, and I don't even have all the characters, and they're going to need to find a place to throw all of these characters' heroic shards into the game. Does this look fun to you guys, farming out all these characters' heroic shards? No, it does not. So, best solution, remove rarity. Put the skills on rank up. That's when I'd be the most happy. Suggestion 2, give us gold, guarantee the drop rates. But that's the worst solution. Suggestion 3, sort of an in-between, guarantee the drop rates, give us gold, and then merge all the characters' heroic shards. Because I don't know where they're going to fit 100+ characters' heroic shards in the game. Do you know where? Like, maybe they could put one on each stage in the heroic campaign, but can they really do that? And then after that, I had probably some of the best drop rates just then, and I got 1 out of 2, so like 50% of the time, and they're 5 energy each, and then you'd be getting like 8 shards a day, and you need like 100 just to get them up to the next rank. So point being, I don't like rarity. I think it's a pain. I think it's unnecessary. I think TinyCo added it because they wanted to make more money. I'd much rather have rarity be rank, and then we don't need rarity. Just put everything that you gain from rarity onto rank, and then problem solved. And I'm telling you guys this because TinyCo's been really receptive to the community. They increased gold drop rates on normal missions. They made those little disc things that upgraded your skills, guaranteed drops. They nerfed Scientist Supreme. They've been listening to us. So I think if we really wanted to, I bet we could get rarity out of the game, or at least they could try to improve it. So this is hopefully the start to that. Let me know down below, guys, if you don't like rarity as much as I don't like rarity, and hopefully TinyCo can listen to us. If you guys are listening to me right now, thank you for the update overall. I think it's a good update. I think it's a step in the right direction, but please change rarity. Hopefully you could just put it on to rank up. I know you guys like money, but don't you guys already make a lot of money off the generators and the premium characters? Just saying. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a 16-year-old. Signing off, guys.